So I'm going to have some brutal honesty that is not going to put me in a very good light. But this is a follow up of my recent post where I talked about my ex wife's oldest brother, the oldest in the family, had taken me aside and we had a beer and he gave me a man to man that says, "Hey, are you sure that you know what you're dealing with here with my sister?" And he used the word sour, that, his other sister is sweet and she is sour. He's given me a fair warning. And he was honest about it. He wasn't trying to get me out of the family or anything like that, or he didn't want me to be with her sister. He was just letting me know, one man to another, that you need to know what you're getting into. And as much as I appreciated that, I know what was going on in my mind because I'd seen other warnings as well. In fact, I'd seen warnings myself in some of the things that she was saying. But what was going through my mind was confidence that I was going to charm her. She was going to be different with me. She was going to find out what a good man was, and she was going to pull out of all this sourness, and things were going to be great. And everybody was going to say, "Oh, wow, remember when she was such a grump, and now she's great." I mean, maybe I'm over embellishing my thinking, but I do know that there was a thinking there of confidence, and clearly overconfidence, because it turned out to be, she was just as consistent as ever. And though that brother never talked to me after the divorce about this kind of stuff, I know in his mind he was thinking, well, I did my best. I tried to tell him. But anyway, my main point here is, if you're in this situation where you're thinking, you see someone with the characteristics of narcissism, but in your mind you're thinking, oh, well, I've read all these books, or, I'm a charmer, and, they will get better because of me. I will take them out of that and bring them to a new place of normality. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, because I don't. I was very studied. I very much tried to understand what made women tick and what they liked and all of that kind. I was highly bathed in that type of information, and a part of what made me maybe overconfident. So don't get yourself in that point. Don't let your overconfidence, don't let your ability to charm, think that you're going to ever make progress with a narcissist. You are not. And you might try for a couple of decades, like I did, really, thinking that, well, if I try this, things are going to get better. There's going to be some sweet thing that I'm going to figure out, and all of a sudden she's going to snap out of it, and things are going to be, a normal marriage. No, 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 no. Get out.